Cutter Classics.
KJAMZ 105.3. Hip hop and R&B hits. It's me, Kool Keith. You know, somebody always coming through the chop shop. Want to let you know what's going on with them. And I got in the building right now. Take
What's
off.
happening now one night? Good tap. You know what it is.
What's up, bro?
Man, I'm in the building, bro.
In the building.
You know what I'm saying? Working.
That's what's up. And take off. Y'all like, okay, take off. We got a song, I'll Be That. You know?
I'll be that.
You know what? If you want to get a refreshment, I'm going to give it to you right here. Here we go. This is him right here. Alright, I just gotta give you a little sample because that's him right here in the building. What's up, kid?
Man, we just out here working, man. We had to make our way to this stomping ground. You know what I mean?
Right. Tell everybody where you from and how you got started in this game, man.
Man, I'm from Oklahoma City, man.
Okay.
You know, I've been in this game doing my thing, man, probably for about, a good 10 years flat. That's firm business. You know what I mean? That's standing on top of all my business, doing everything right.
Right.
You know, we ain't gonna talk about the other years that was invested. They don't count. They was wasted. You know? So now, man, everything's tip top. You know what I mean? We on top of our game, man, and we just circulating all over the state with this right now. You know what I'm saying? I'll be that. You know, we pushing this single real tough, man. From the streets to the radio to TV. You know, we doing what we gotta do.
Now, what made you bring up the song I'll Be That? Well, matter of fact, how you come up with the name Takeoff? Let's get that. Take it off.
Takeoff, man. It stems back to I'm a little fella. You know what I'm saying? So when they get to talking, they talk. You know what I mean? I just gotta get off. You know what I mean? I can't do no sitting around.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Takeoff just came on.
That's just how it came about.
Takeoff in the building. And how the song I'll Be That? Why
Man, my cousin, Chris Cutter, classic producer, man. Mm-hmm. You know, he came with that joint, and I fell in love immediately, like knowing what I wanted to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, this was for the ladies. You know, we got an album full of stuff for the fellas, man. We had to make sure we turned the women up a little bit.
You know what? When that song came on, the first time we played it, I told you before you got on air that people was asking, who is that? And I say Takeoff. They were like, okay, what's the name of the song? I mean, who the artist? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
that's right. Well, you know now. You know now.
It's Takeoff. The song is called "I'll Be That." Okay, so put that in your iPod or whatever.
Man, most definitely, you can purchase that joint anywhere right now and everywhere. Promise you that, man. Online, iTunes, Xbox Live, Rhapsody, anywhere digital, man. Make sure you cop that joint. Most definitely.
And he here, ready. Well, he's doing your thing, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I can't wait. Like I said, I'm at the radio station, but I look forward to mingling in the streets with the people.
No, of course. Now, how can people stay in touch with Takeoff?
Man, you can reach me at Facebook, Takeoff. You can reach me on Twitter, Takeoff4405. Keep up with me on YouTube, Takeoff ENT405. At YouTube, man, we working.
Now, speaking of working, it's a lot of artists out here. They be saying, how these guys get on the radio? How they get on the radio? You know what I mean? And then, can you tell them a little path that it took you to get to being in rotation?
First thing first, I had to invest in myself.
Okay.
That calls for doing no waiting on nobody. You know what I mean? So, that being said, I hooked up with the right people to give me the right strategy, help me get a little structure behind my movement, and we've been pushing ever since.
And I hope you're listening right now. Invest in yourself because nobody else is going to put the time in. You're going to put the time for yourself.
Man, got to.
The right people. There you go.
Right people and taking the time to believe in self.
Now, pushing the single, was you at the DJs in the club and stuff like that, or?
Man, I didn't went from one end of the coast to the next with this.
Okay.
Man, we didn't keep this local right here, man. We spread wild.
Hold on, say that again, man.
Man, we did not keep this local. I've been standing on the neck of this single, man, for a while now. Like when I say a while, like, pushing toward a year. On one song, same song, don't come off the neck of it. We just standing on it.
A year?
Man, flat out.
And it seemed like it just happened like maybe last week. You know what I mean? So I want these artists to understand that just because you got a song don't mean that it's automatically going to hit the radio and automatically hit the club. This man said a year. So what would you do? I mean, all this time just to get the people to understand the song and pushing it for a year, didn't take it, was it stressful?
Hey man, besides the stressful part of getting aggravated, I had to keep positive people around me to be focused. That's first thing first, man. You know, you got positive people around you, you might get some good results.
That's what's up, man. I'm glad you put that out there because a lot of artists think it's studio, boom, club, DJ. How come I'm not in rotation? You ain't spreading it out. You know what I mean? Like you said, you was not just local. You had to.
You got to leave the hood. You got to come up off the block with it, man. You know, you got to fill up the tank, man, and circulate. Oklahoma is a lot of ground to cover, man. It's a lot of ground to cover, man. There's people everywhere. So with that being said, you know, you got to fill up the tank, man, and circulate through these streets, get these highways, man. You know, shake hands, bump shoulders with the right people, you know, just with the people in general. Same people that you marketing to, you know, that you even trying to sell this music to.
Now, first time you heard this, you there?
Yeah, I was there.
Okay, what was that feeling?
Man, hey, I turned around and see if people knew it was me. If you want the truth, I turned around to see if, hey, they knew it was Takeoff in the building right now, you know. So with that being said, man, it was a great feeling. It was like that feeling of knowing I had one, you know, and right then at that moment, I knew everything had to happen now. It was no, you know, trying to figure out what we're gonna do later. It was like I got that feeling like, hey man, this might be that one you probably can, you know, make a little noise with this right here. You know, so with that being said, those are the results I got at the club.
Takeoff right here. He just gave you a little knowledge of how you can spread your material out. Invest in yourself, put some gas in your tank, and move around.
Man, most definitely.
Once again, people trying to get at you, trying to do a feature. You know, how can they get at you?
Man, you can reach me at Takeoff4405 at Gmail. You can also reach me in my office, 405-524-2513, TO Digital Media, CD and DVD duplication company for all you artists who need to get pressed up. This is not the presser in your room, you know what I'm saying, where I write on the CD with a marker, but none of that, bro. You really getting full package deals, man. You make sure you get at me, TO Digital Media.
That's what's up, man. Man, you're doing it right now, and you gotta introduce your song. You hear, man? You know,
man. Take off. Here it goes. 918. Hey, check this out, man. It's my new hit single, man. I'll be that. You know, you need a freak in your life. I'll be that.
And Shot Jones from the city as well, right?
Man, that's all love. Yeah.
Here we go. It's KJAMZ and Papa Dog be here. Well, he was just telling me about the song.
The concept came about. You know, I didn't say it at first. I just said for the ladies.
We get real,
check that, man. It's so real and uncut, man. Check this out. I did this song right here, you know, with intentions of making it straight to the strip club. You hear me? So with that being said, you know, Oklahoma limited on shake joints. You know, so
right.
Y'all know where I'm at with this. I'm all through the South, man, where they tearing it up. It's a strip club on every corner like it is a liquor store. You know?
And that's how the song came about.
Man, just like that. Like, you know, I circulate through them joints every now and then just to hear what's spinning, man, and I seen they was in need of one. You know, they was in need of one, so why not?
There it is. Now, if you're listening right now, hear what he's saying. You know, a lot of people, a lot of fellas and everything go to the, well, women too, man. They go to the strip joint, you know, and there you have it.
And I kept this just enough G for the fellas to rock with me. You know, I didn't have to worry about saying, he did it. Nah, I didn't have to worry about none of that. This was one that the homies was like, hey, man, I'm going to ride to this, you know, with or without it, you know.
Now, I hope you're listening right now and kind of follow in his footsteps and take word, you know, how you got it circulating in a whole year. You know, and you didn't get, well, you had the right people in your corner to tell you don't give up. You know, we got you.
Man. This is definitely a discouraging job, man. And
because I know you got a lot of flack. Like, man, I ain't feeling that. I know you got that, right?
Yeah, most definitely. And like I said, you know, you got to take that criticism. If you ain't willing to take that criticism, this is not the job for you.
I'm trying to tell them, man. And just because your hood or your area not feeling, there's people elsewhere is like,
exactly.
Yo, and next thing you know, it can circulate right back where it started, and then now you got people like,
just
I ain't like it at first, but now I'm like, oh, it grew on me.
Exactly. It's the same thing with any music, man. You put a CD out last summer, you swear, oh man, everybody didn't heard it. But check this out, man. Ain't nobody heard that down in Texas. Ain't nobody heard that in Tennessee. Ain't nobody heard
in
that
Kansas,
you know. So with that being said, that's all still new material, man. you know, don't let that go to waste, man, with dust all on top of it, man. If it's good and it's A1, man, the people need to hear that. Even if it's old.
Takeoff giving you the game, man. And this is why I like to have artists come in and talk about that, because it's not an easy thing to do, to get on the radio, be in rotation, and just for people to captivate it off top. It takes a minute. You know, on certain songs, certain artists, it takes a minute. And you probably an example of that. And that's a good thing, and I'm glad you put it out there. I'm glad you're here too, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you. Yeah.
Now, one more time, you know, people trying to get a feature and get at you. What's up?
Man, Takeoff on Facebook. Got 2 pages to be exact. You know, Takeoff 4405 at Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Again, you can reach me at my office, 405-524-2513, TO Digital Media. Yeah.
That's what's up. Well, we look forward to you getting commercials and seeing all types of things.
Oh, man, I'm coming. This Takeoff thing is a brand, man. Hey, get ready for TO gear too, man. I got Takeoff clothing and everything, man. It's official. It's not for play.
Okay. That's what's up, man. I appreciate you for coming through, man, and good luck in the future. That's all I'm saying.
Thank
you.
You
Keep coming with some more hits. Say it.
Trip, man. You can hear a lot about me around here, man. For one, this is just that ground I got to cover. You know, you can't be from Oklahoma and don't come down here and cover the ground, man. You ain't do your work right.
We're gonna have you come and do a concert and all that, man. We gotta have you on, man. I got your contact. Everybody else gonna have your contact too, so we might hit you on people features around here, man.
I'm ready for walk.
And hopefully you understand and got the concept of how things work. Everything, it takes time. It's all about time.
Oh, man, patience.
There you go. Patience. Takeoff. He's in rotation. Oklahoma City. He's doing something right, man.
Right now. Right now, man. Long time to Jamaica.
We got more on the way. Don't go nowhere. Takeoff in the building, man. Appreciate you coming to Tulsa, man.
Thank you much.
It's KJAMZ, Hip Hop and R&B hit.
Cutter Classics.
Full-fledged entertainment presents the smash new hit, I'll Be That. Takeoff featuring Shot Jones. I'll Be That, turn up airwaves everywhere. I'll Be That, the smash new single from Takeoff. Make sure you request it at your local radio station. Turn up airwaves everywhere. Smash new single, I'll Be That. Takeoff, let's go.
Cutter Classics.
Until the day